So to start using Git from the terminal, we need to actually learn how to use the terminal. So we're going to take a quick couple moments to go through some of the base level stuff inside of Linux to really understand what's going on under the hood of terminal. So I'm going to go ahead and open up a new Finder window. And from here, I will open up my applications and my utilities. And under utilities, I can find terminal. Now, this terminal window is set to, by default, show my user folder. So it's hard to tell, but terminal is exactly like the Finder window in that it allows you to explore your hard drive. The difference being it's a text-based exploration, and that's really one of the hardest things to get past with using terminal. But I assure you that as soon as you can wrap your mind around a text-based system, a less graphical way, you'll find that the power and the ease and the speed at which you can use this will greatly increase your ability to produce favorable outcomes. So let's go ahead and look at the command in terminal that lets you display a directory listing just like we're seeing over here in the Finder. So the command is ls space period /. So if I run that command and press enter, we'll see that we have a output that's just like over here. These are color coded to let us know which are our folders and which are files, and that's kind of where we're going to start exploring from here. So just remember that terminal is really just looking at the hard drive, and in fact this ls, this is a program. The program ls lets us look at individual directory structures depending on what path we feed into it. So the path of period / is the current directory, and we'll cover this a little bit more in depth in a second, but I just want to explore this ls command. And I want to do that with prefixing that with man. So man ls, this will open up the manual for the program ls. In Linux, prefixing just about anything with man will open up its manual. So if I press enter, I'm now getting the programmer's notes of who made the ls program. And if I scroll up and down, or if I press down or press up, I'm able to navigate through here. And you'll find that there's all these different dash commands. So we're going to play around with this one for a second. It's the -a. This is going to include directory entities whose names begin with a dot. So now in Linux and Mac OS X, if a file begins with a period, it's a hidden file. So that allows us as developers to hide files from the user. So for instance, right here on my desktop, I want to hide as much of the clutter as I can for this video. So I've hidden everything behind this unsorted folder. But I could even hide this folder by giving it a period before it. Well, I can't in this case because the user experience doesn't want to let you do that. But if that had a period in front of it, it would hide it completely, but it would still be there. So let's go ahead and relook at this directory listing right here of everything in our user folder. And if I say ls-a period /, so this is the same command as before, however I'm adding the -a flag in there. If I run this command, ooh, I see a lot of more things. So there's all sorts of different things here with a period in front of it. And that's because I've had this computer for a while and I've installed a bunch of different stuff, and those bunch of different things are hiding folders and files directly in my user directory right here. Now, from the user experience standpoint, again, it doesn't make sense to show all of these things. Android, for instance, doesn't want the stuff that's hidden inside of here to be editable or easily accessed or maybe accidentally deleted, so they hide it from the user. And so with that command of ls-a period /, That's our first exploration of some of the powerful things that the terminal can do, even though it's text-based, that it can do that the Finder cannot do.